But you ask, how are we to return? Will a mere mortal rob God? Yet you rob me. But how, you ask, how are we robbing you? In tithes and offerings, Malachi 3, 7, and 8. In posing a rhetorical question, God then asks more questions. He's the father of ancient philosophers who sometimes use these kinds of techniques. Today, he's using them to talk about what is ours is actually from him and how he wants for us to be grateful and sharing. Leviticus 27 spells it out that a tithe of everything we have belongs to the Lord. In the days of Levi as now, tithes were how God provided for the tribe of Levi. They weren't given land, but they were instead to be provided for by their brothers through tithes. And even more, the concept of giving a percentage of one's treasure, your income, wealth, and so on, went all the way back to Abraham giving 10% of his wealth to the priest Melchizedek. Now key in on that action and ask yourself why. Because it was Abraham's heart for giving, for sharing what someone who blessed him, which also answers that question. Abraham had been blessed by the ministry of Melchizedek, and he wanted Melchizedek to be blessed in return. So he gave him 1/10 of everything he owned, setting a precedent for everyone after. Now, God loves a cheerful giver. That's a phrase from 2 Corinthians, and it expresses the biblical idea of joyfully giving what he gives to us. It's a reflection of our thankful and grateful hearts, of wanting to share with others what God shared with us, of trusting that God will use what we give him for the improvement of his kingdom. Give what you want and give it gratefully. Now, I like Phil Robertson's take on the idea of tithing and giving. To paraphrase him, if you have wealth, share a lot of it. And if you don't, share in other ways, but give all the same. From my own experiences, when we've tithed, we've shown that we trust God to both provide for our needs and our financial responsibilities, while also knowing how to best share from grateful hearts. Giving, quote, to the church is a great way to do that, especially since God still uses tithes to pay for church work. But give all the same, no matter how you do it. Whether it's money or your time or kindness or work or whatever, give selflessly to others as a way to thank God for how he daily gives to you. He considers anything less taken from our hearts to be robbery. Even when things are tough and even when you're hurting or when you're struggling or when times are hard and things are bad, give anyway. We're talking about money, of course. We're talking about giving financially, but we're also talking about giving in other ways. And if you're going to give to something, then give wholeheartedly. Put your whole self into it and don't hold back, because it's giving from your heart that matters most.